Welcome to Barb's Craft Room and part 2 of I'm sorry, I'm wiggling you around like that. It's part 2 of the brown paper journal, and I went and put papers on each page, right? So I filled them all in except for one. I missed one, and I was going to put that in here right now. While you're watching. Just like that. This one is, they're all the same size, but I realized when I did this, what I created as I did it, which I was totally surprised. When you do a book like this, you do your own book, what you're going to need to do is put the back paper on and the front paper on last, because it created a spine on its own. And had I have put this last, I would have been able to move it over a little bit more, and it wouldn't have that little mess right there. But I'm going to work with it anyway. I can fix that. Not really fix it, but I can work with it and make it look at least halfway decent. And so I cut all these papers 5.5 by 8.25, and I put them all in one page at a time, and there were 58. There's actually 60 pages front and back, but there's only 58 when you look at the front cover and the back spine there. So it created a spine, and in this spine, had it been a little bit different, it just would have been different. So what I decided to do was enhance this spine with a little piece of lace. And in order to do that, I need to cut it. Cut it straight. Cut it like that. And I'm going to glue it on. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Let's see. Can you see me? Yeah, I think so. And it will reinforce this spine that's here, that I was so surprised that it created its own spine. Well, that's how you learn. Like I said, you learn by just doing. And now I know. And now you know that you watched my video. I'll put this in here with these right there. Just a little. And I'm going to lay it down on each side. It's not taking away the beauty of this album or the pages. It's not taking away the beauty of it at all. I think it, if anything, it enhances it, makes it look very pretty. That's the back. And now the front. There we go. There's just a little bit of overhang on this side. Just a little bit. Not a lot. There's more on the back. I think that side would have been prettier on this side, but I didn't do it that way. You know what? I can fix that real easy. Turn it around before the glue dries. Well, how about that? Turn it around before the glue dries. There we go. That was a challenge, wasn't it? Before the glue dries, put it down. And, you know, you can always go back and add extra glue if necessary. Oh, but yeah, that looks much better. I like that much better. Okay, so the next thing I did was I cut all of the tags that were in there out, and I cut all of the journal cards out. But the cutoffs that I have, I believe would make really good pockets on these blank pages. Before I do that though, I'm going to go towards the back where there's more blank pages, and I'm going to cut these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. So I'm just going to eyeball the middle like that. And I think I will put them in there like that. Not every page will have a pocket, because I don't think I have enough of these little, but this one is a good spot. I was worried that this wouldn't turn out very nice, and it actually turned out nicer than I thought it would. So I have one, let me see how many I have. I think I have 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then I have some shorter ones. This is a little bit shorter, but it is still going to be a pocket. And this one's also shorter. And then this is even more shorter. But I have several of the shorter ones that can become something else, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's just lay them in there where I might want them. I got another one empty. Oh lordy. I'm just going to put some of these in there. I'll have to get another one of those. Anywhere that has 2 blank will get one of these. Probably on that side. So that it gives it a little bit more color to it, you know. So before I glue them all down, I'm just going to lay them out. Give me an idea of how I might like them. And that way I can go through the whole book and make sure I have a pattern or design in the whole book. It's turning out much nicer than I thought it would be. That has paper, that has paper. I'm going to put some tabs on these pages so that the pages can be turned easier. And if I have extra pocket things, I can do something else with them. And I believe that's it. So now I can just add what I want in some of these others, if I want to put them in there at all. So we have this one here, and I have all these other offcuts. All these other little pieces here. There's so much that you can do with these strips. I could put a strip here like this. Okay, see that? I could put a strip on this side with one of these patterns. I could also make, out of these, I could make a belly band out of these strips. The other thing you can make is take 3 that are similar in size and make a triple layer pocket, so that you glue these sides and you have pockets on each one, and you can put ephemera in there. So there's 3 different ideas. You can also take whatever strips you have left. Let's just say you're down to the almost nothing. So you can take and make your strips like that, and put a little ephemera piece on it. I have these circles I haven't cut out yet. So there's those ideas, pockets, and then in your pockets you can put journal cards or these tags. You can also just put you can put whatever you want in the pockets. You can leave them empty if you want. There is no ephemera pieces, like little flowers or anything that you can add to this, but you could also take these strips and create your own pocket, or create another pocket, or you can cut the flowers out and create your own ephemera. You're not limited by what's available. You can add your own stuff to it too. But that's where I wanted to show you what I was doing with this part 2. I'm going to also, see this tab here, I'm going to also add tabs with these offcuts. And I'm going to do it on every page, I think. That way there's just a bunch of tabs hanging out, making sure none of them are right here in the middle, so that when I tie this, it won't bend it over. And I made this little little goodie to hang on here. It's a dangle. It will hang on the end there. And I will probably put a book label right here. So you can write whatever you want in it. It can say journal, it can say nothing. But that's what's going to go on here. Anyway, I thought I'd show you, and part 2 is basically as simple as part 1. And I hope you give this a try. A very short video on part 2. Thanks for watching.